share speeches. We just do whatever we're going to do. And he took about half of my thunder away, but that'll mean you won't be in this heat too long. The Food for Friends is about 20 years old, and we ship meals out of our home in River Ridge for about 9 months. And we have Glenn Vatcho, who we did not mention from Noel the fact that holiday time, we, through Glenn, these past 4 years, produced about 800 pies and sell them and give them to clients. Glenn and his team do that. They give us the talent, and we just pay costs for them. And he needs an applaud for that. A couple of facts, I suppose, about Food for Friends would be that we delivered about 38,000 meals to home clients last year. And we serve, in the second part of our program, which is our pantry, groceries to the tune of 125,000 pounds to about 500 clients on a monthly basis last year. We're expecting, and Jeanette, you heard of, and Lisa, we went to Baton Rouge and worked on a 5-year plan about 7 years ago. So we're going to start implementing that 7-year plan, and part of it is expansion of our services, geographically and demographically. Our first target is Baton Rouge, since they are one of the highest infection rates in the country per capita. I believe it's number 3. And they have no food service. So this is where Food for Friends is going. We're not stopping it to what we're doing now, and we're going to be with the community of First Church and the other churches here to do all we can to help everyone out there. Noel did not mention that Food and Friends of Washington, for about 8 years, 9 years perhaps now, has been serving breast cancer clients. And so only about 40%, I believe now, are HIV clients. We're going to be expanding as funding and as time permits to other serving other clients demographically here as well. So let's wait. Thank you for saying everything I was going to say. All this said, the heart and soul of Food for Friends is the clients. As of this week, 32% are female, 27% white, 71% are African American, and about 2% are Hispanic. These are things we throw out because we don't want any impression by anyone that we are still that agency back then that served just those French Quarter residents. I get the privilege of delivering the food and meeting every home delivered meal client when they first start the program, and most have my cell phone number. About 15 years ago, I met a beautiful black lady who contracted HIV from a blood transfusion. She had sickle cell anemia. We will call her Ruthie, not the real name. Over the years, she was moved around 6 different locations in the city by all the different agencies, and we became great friends. She passed away in 2007. I met Dottie and about 10 years ago. She was about 75 years old at the time, short, round, black lady with very sweet eyes. She had adopted a toddler who was infected at birth. Again, none of these are real names, but real people. This toddler, Richard, was a handful, mentally challenged child who never spoke when I would deliver food. Dottie died a few years ago, and her daughter took on raising Richard. Richard is still challenged, 12 years old, and excuse me, and now eating all the food we can give him. He gets a double allocation of food every week, and he devours it. I think we are a significant part of the fact that he's still alive. Another wonderful man that I met probably 12 years ago or so is a man named Joseph. And that is his name because he's given me permission to use his name. And he's here tonight. Joseph, would you stand up? I don't ever do this. This is terrible, Alice. Anyway, he's a beautiful black man, as you can tell, and we're about the same age, which is ancient. And he's gone through all kinds of hell and survived. Many times when I delivered meals to him, he had pins coming out of him on his shoulder. I think he had a leg operation one time, but he just stuck in there. One day when we were talking, he said, I know you're a good, caring man. I can tell by your eyes. And so I drove away. Tears in those eyes. These clients, our passion and our caring is what is truly all about us. Now I have about 3 commercial interventions. Everyone, I'd like you to turn around and look at that sign right up at that banner. That's the first banner we've got for First Church, and we are doing the No AIDS Walk this year behind that banner. Please sign up. We'd love for you to do it. We are just anxious to do it. The other one, of course, is our Food for Friends meeting. Second thing would be that on December 3rd, we have Art Against AIDS at No AIDS Task Force. It's a beautiful party at NOLA. I know Alice went last year. And the third, and almost the most important to me right now, would be that for anyone who might not know it, the largest fundraising activity here at First Church is our Christmas tree sale. Noelle and I bought our trees here before we knew anything about Unitarian, and I still don't know a lot. Or the church, or were you thinking of doing a kitchen? Great trees. They're indeed beautiful. This year, you'll be able to buy your holiday pies when you buy your tree. What kind of pecan, apple, and pumpkin. Where's the lamp? Pecan, apple, and pumpkin. And the proceeds for that will come to First Church. I love you all.